What's up, guys? My name's Jonathan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Basically, what we're going to be doing is talking about animals, talking about God's creation. Yeah, should be pretty fun. This could look anything like fishing, catching snakes and amphibians. If we're in Florida, maybe catching something else like alligators. I've been known to do that before. Yeah, so we'll just see kind of what happens with this YouTube channel. I'm excited to film this stuff and to bring it to you, hoping that someone might enjoy it, and if no one else does, well, I'll enjoy making the videos and talking about these really cool animals, that's for sure. So with that being said, this is the first video. We do have a topic for today, and today's subject, or I guess task at hand, is why I'm getting a new pet. That being said, I'm getting a pet millipede. Not like a normal pet. I feel like most people, when they say like I'm getting a new pet, they're like referring to like a cat or like a dog. Not me. Maybe I'm a little different in that way. But yeah, we're getting a pet millipede, so very excited. I'm getting him tomorrow. I have some class tomorrow. I'm a university student. But after class, I'm getting my pet millipede. I'm gonna bring him back here. So today the goal is just to prep for him. I don't have his cage set up yet or anything like that, so we're going to get that ready. There'll be some final pieces that we add to the puzzle tomorrow, things that are being given to me so that we know that his enclosure will be ready, like leaf litter and stuff like that is being provided for me, thankfully. But other than that, we're gonna get his tank set up today and just kind of get ready and learn about millipedes a little bit as well. So, despite looking like insects, they're actually not. So that leads me to talk about their taxonomy a little bit. Millipedes are what's called arthropods in the phylum Arthropoda, and they're in the superclass Myriapoda, and they're in the class Diplopoda. Okay, these are a lot of words. What do these really mean? Well, Diplopoda, the Latin that makes this word, actually literally translates in English to 2 feet. This makes a lot of sense because this is actually a synapomorphy of these guys. What this literally means is that they have 2 jointed pairs of legs per body segment. And, well, they have a lot of body segments, which means they have a lot of legs. With all these legs means they have, well, kind of a unique way of moving. It's kind of mesmerizing if you watch it. What it's called is a metachronal rhythm. They move their legs from back to front in a very kind of mesmerizing way. It's really fun to watch. This quote metachronal wave is actually an apomorphy of millipedes, so it's something you only find in this species in terms of their locomotion. They need these type of environments because they're what's called detritivores, so they eat decaying things on the forest floor. These things look like decaying leaves, wood, and even just other organic matters. And this is actually really cool and really important for them because this means they fill a really good ecological role. And what this does is they recycle a lot of these things they're consuming back into their ecosystem. Now, big things with these guys, they're pretty closely related to another what's called mandibulate animal, centipedes. Now, centipedes often, to a lot of people, they get confused with millipedes. Now, they're not to be confused, and I'll tell you why. Millipedes are related to centipedes because they both fall in this mandibulata subphylum. They're pretty distinct. Millipedes only eat plants, whereas centipedes are much more, well, carnivorous. They hunt things and they kill so that they can eat, and they're much faster paced. Now that we have some key distinctions between the two, I honestly think it's just time that I start to show you how we're getting prepared to, well, house this little guy, which is very exciting. So let's get moving on that. And here you'll see the tank that we're putting the little guy into. Just a little critter keeper, but before we do any of that, I was feeling pretty hungry, so it was time to go get some food. Okay, these should be a good start. Okay, they're gonna need a little more than that. These guys are gonna need about 4 to 6 inches of stuff to dig in. So, well, we're gonna give it to them using this Eco Earth product. Okay, and just like that, we've got most of his enclosure set up. Not all of it though. We still have some things we need to pick up tomorrow, like leaf litter and hopefully some old wood, more things that he can actually eat. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna feed the guy, buy some food for him, from time to time, fresh things to put in there and take out before they're moldy, but he still needs more things in his tank that are going to be helpful for him. But yeah, so we've got the Eco Earth in there, gonna get the leaf litter tomorrow and then pick up the little guy either before or after class. I'm not exactly sure when, but I'm getting all that ironed out right now. So we're set up and ready to go, and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Welcome back. It's time to get the Millipede, or rather it's the day 2. Got some things to get done today. Got to go to class. Got to read my Bible, stuff like that. But yeah, we're getting the Millipede today. So super exciting, and let's get the day started. All right, we're back at the house, and we got them. So we're gonna get these guys into their new enclosure and I'll get them acclimated. So let's go ahead and do that. And here he is. Finally got him at the house. So cool to see this animal. You can see those legs moving in that metachronal wave that we talked about. So amazing to see this animal up close and in person, and to be able to actually own this guy as a pet. It's a really cool privilege I've been given. I took some time just to hang out with the little guy, just to get to know him a little better and get him acclimated to being handled a little bit, and to introduce him to my roommates. And here is the final Critter Keeper enclosure for these guys. Definitely want to go get some more leaf litter soon, but for now this is going to be a really awesome setup because we do actually have 2 Millipedes in here, and this is going to be plenty of space for both of them for a long time. Also here at the end of the video, I'll add this video of my pet king snake Frankie. Since I'm starting a channel about wildlife and maybe reptiles and a lot of fishing, I figured it would kind of be criminal not to include the guy considering I've had him for almost 2 years. And I think that concludes this video. I think I talked about pretty much everything I wanted to talk about regarding getting the Millipedes and getting them into their new enclosure, talking about them, their taxonomy, their environment. Even getting Frankie in the video here at the end was pretty cool. So yeah, welcome to the YouTube channel. I'm excited to continue to make videos and to post about God's creation, about wildlife, fishing, whatever else we get up to on this channel. So it should be pretty fun, and well, thanks so much for watching, guys.